Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Less than a day after I made a video talking about the possibility of Donald Trump endorsing Byron Donalds for Florida, Trump officially releases a statement saying he would endorse Donalds if he does decide to run for governor, continuing the trend of news breaking the moment after I upload a video. So that is fun. But in today's video, I'm going over this article on Fox News, which talks about Trump's endorsement of Byron Donalds of a potential governor run in Florida. I also have Trump's official statement pulled up in another tab that I'll go over to after I go through this. And then I'll just show you some brief election history of Florida when it comes to the governor's races and other local races and state races and where the state is looking like right now. President Trump is making it clear whom he would support in the blockbuster 2026 gubernatorial race to succeed term-limited Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. Trump said, quote, "I'm hearing that highly respected Congressman Byron Donalds is considering running for governor of Florida, a state that I love and won big in 2016, 2020, and 2024, Trump, a Florida resident, wrote in a social media post on Thursday. Then the president emphasized that Donalds, a longtime Trump friend, ally, and supporter, would be a truly great and powerful governor of Florida, or for Florida. Trump added that Donalds, should he decide to run, will have my complete and total endorsement, run, Byron, run. This, just on a side note, is very similar to the statement he made about the Arizona governor candidate, Karen Taylor Robson, where before she officially announced, Trump released a statement or did a speech saying that if she were to run, he would endorse her. So Trump seems to be doing something similar with Byron Donalds in this situation. Donalds, a conservative former state lawmaker, has represented parts of the Southwest Florida's 19th District in Congress for the last 4 years. He's been eyeing a potential governor bid for nearly a year. I've thought about it. I don't really rule anything out, Donalds said in a Fox News Digital interview last spring when asked about a potential run for governor. Sources confirmed to Fox News last month that Donalds has been telling potential donors and Florida political players that he intends to run for governor. Another signal also came last month when Donalds hired prominent Republican pollster Tony Fabrizio's research firm. Fabrizio was a top pollster in Trump's 2016 and 2024 presidential campaigns. Sources in Florida tell Fox News that Donalds behind the scenes continues to make moves towards launching a gubernatorial campaign. Donalds, responding to Trump's social media post, took to X to write, "President Trump is making America great again, and I'm committed to working with him to keep Florida great. Announcement coming soon." A source in Donald's political orbit told Fox News on Thursday that the congressman has been pushing hard for a Trump endorsement in an effort to crowd out potential rivals for the GOP gubernatorial nomination. Another prominent Florida Republican who's seriously considering a run for governor is State Agriculture Commissioner Walton Simpson, the former president of the state Senate. There's also been some speculation that Governor DeSantis' wife, Florida First Lady Casey DeSantis, was considering a run to succeed her husband in Tallahassee. A poll earlier this week suggested Casey DeSantis would be favored in the race, grabbed plenty of attention. Former Representative Matt Gaetz of Florida, who was Trump's first choice for Attorney General in his second administration before dropping out amid controversy late last year, made some noise about potentially running for governor, but there's been little buzz in recent weeks about a possible Gaetz campaign. The post by the president, who holds immense sway over the GOP and who is an adopted Florida resident, may put a damper on the speculation regarding Casey DeSantis and could potentially dissuade Simpson, who's hauled in millions for his political committees, from launching a gubernatorial bid. Dan Eberhardt, a Florida-based oil drilling executive officer and a prominent Republican donor who's raised big bucks for Trump and DeSantis in recent years, and who's also in Donald's political orbit, told Fox News that Donald, if he runs, would, quote, bring a fresh conservative vision for Florida that'll be hard to beat. The social media post by Trump was his second this week to pump up Donald's. Trump on Monday showcased a screen grab of a poll conducted by a group aligned with Donald's that indicated the congressman leading in a hypothetical 2026 gubernatorial matchup, which is what I did the video on a few days ago, going over that topic, and then Trump immediately announced as I uploaded that video that he would be endorsing Donalds. Trump has been talking up Donalds for over a year when it comes to a possible run for governor. At a closed-door fundraiser in New York City last spring, Trump suggested that if Donalds ran for Florida governor, he'd have, quote, many friends in the race. Donald, speaking with the Fox News Digital soon after Trump made the comments, said, "It's really cool that people back home in Florida consider me to be able to be the state's next governor. It's really an honor. It's honestly surreal thinking about it because I'm 45 and my journey through politics has been a really fruitful one." While Florida was once a top general election battleground, it's now firmly red, and the eventual winner of the GOP primary will be considered the frontrunner in next year's gubernatorial election. And this Fox News article was written by Paul Steinhauser, a politics reporter based in New Hampshire. So before moving on, I'm just going to read Trump's official statement. The article mentioned a lot of excerpts of it, but I'm just going to give the official statement now. President Trump said, "I'm hearing that highly respected Congressman Byron Donalds is considering running for governor of Florida, a state that I love and won big in 2016, 2020, and 2024. I know Byron well, have seen him tested at the highest and most difficult levels, and he's a total winner. Byron has a great wife, Erica, and 3 beautiful sons. They are very proud of him. As governor, Byron would have a big voice and would work closely with me to advance our America First agenda. He will fight tirelessly to secure our border, stop migrant crime, strengthen our military, protect our vets, restore our economic power, advance American energy dominance, and defend our always under siege Second Amendment. Byron Donalds will be a truly great and powerful governor for Florida, and should he decide to run, will have my complete and total endorsement, in all capitals, run, Byron, run, exclamation." So this is obviously very, very big news, and now all the attention shifts now to Byron Donalds' pending announcement, which, as he alluded to, I would bet in the coming days he will be making an announcement saying he has run. And from an electoral strategy side of things, I think this is a move by Trump and Byron Donalds trying to clear the field of any potential top Republican rivals. And as Donalds mentioned, I don't think Donalds and Trump did this without talking to each other. I think Donald's been lobbying for Trump's endorsement in this run for a while now. He's probably been hinting he wants to run. And I think this move by Trump was likely made in conversation with Donalds to try and clear the primary field for him. Because Matt Gaetz did previously express interest in running for the governor's race. And I think by Trump making the statement about Byron Donalds, if Matt Gaetz was considering a run and Trump made it clear he would endorse him, I think that would likely steer Gaetz away from running against Donalds. Which means Donald's only real competition at someone that could actually beat him would probably be Casey DeSantis. And according to reports, it suggests she will not be running for governor against Byron Donalds in 2026, leaving the only other potential candidates against Donalds to be Ashton Hayward, Jeanette Nunez, Walton Simpson, and Francis Suarez. But after already picking up the endorsement of the President of the United States and leader of the Republican Party, Donald Trump, I think the chances of Donalds winning this primary is like over 95% now. Donalds will announce that he's running. He'll be the first candidate to officially enter the race. And I think Donalds really is going to have a really hard time at losing this primary after already raking up President Trump's endorsement. I think Donalds is all but certainly going to be the Republican nominee for governor of Florida in 2026. On the Democratic side of things, as the article mentioned, there are 3 potential candidates who have expressed interest in running for this race, but we've seen Florida move a lot to the Republican direction in recent years. Cook Political Report, Inside Elections both have it listed as solid Republican. Just a little brief history. In Florida in 2024, it voted for Donald Trump by about 13 points. In 2020, it voted for Trump by a little over, about 4 points or so. 2016, when it was still a really, really close swing state, it was about 1.2 for Trump. But at the Senate level in 2024, it voted for Rick Scott by 13 points, not really being in contention at all. Looking on the governor side of things, DeSantis back in 2022 won re-election by 19.4% against the former governor Charlie Crist. He was elected back in 2018 in an excellent Democratic wave year by 0.39%, but that seems like a long time ago now in political circles and political history. Looking at the governor map for 2026, I certainly have Florida starting off as safe Republican. I think Donalds versus whoever the Democrats nominate is going to be more than a 15% margin of victory. I think Donalds will win by over 15, and I don't think it's going to be a particularly close race that happens there. So that is the latest news. We're waiting for Donald's official announcement saying he is running, and when that comes out, I will be doing a video on that as well. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a like, leave a comment below telling me your thoughts. Do you agree with Trump's decision to endorse Byron Donalds? Do you think Donalds will win? Do you think he'll be a good governor? Leave all your thoughts below. Again, thank you so much for watching. Remember to hit subscribe, and I hope to see you in a future video. That will do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to give it a like. And if you really liked it, please remember to click the subscribe button. And make sure you turn post notifications on so you always get notified when I post a new video. That way you never miss one. Also, please remember to share this video with your friends and family if you really like the video. And remember to stay tuned because I'll be posting at least one video every single day leading up until Election Day. So I'd really appreciate it if you keep coming back and watching those videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in a future video.